Boxing truth here. Deontay Wilder is getting so much praise for knocking out a fat, out of shape, inactive Heavybag in Stiverne last night at the Barclays Center. As Deontay Wilder made easy work of Stiverne, and all I'm hearing is that Wilder made a statement. He's 50-50 with Joshua, all because he knocked out an unworthy contender who hadn't fought in 2 years actually. Arguably coming off a loss against a journeyman, got dropped, was 15 pounds heavier than the first time he fought him, and he practically just lay down for Wilder. Didn't even throw any punches. Throw 2 punches according to punch stats. Didn't even land a punch. So Wilder didn't even have an opponent that came to fight. Didn't even came to win. Didn't even come to win in Stiverne. Stiverne had nothing. It was a pathetic performance. Didn't even try. Didn't even throw any punches throughout that whole round. Didn't do shit. And lay down as soon as he got hit hard. The guy came for a check. Over $500,000 guaranteed purse to lay down for Wilder. And Wilder is getting praise for knocking out an unqualified, unworthy challenger. This is not a statement win. Wilder did what he was supposed to do. Dispatch of a guy who was not qualified to challenge for his title. And this is evidence right here that Stiverne wasn't a worthy contender. So what are we all excited about? He was a 20-1 favorite to beat, a heavy fucking favorite to beat Stiverne. And the odds makers were right. They saw Stiverne having no chance, and it wasn't even worth placing a wager because it was predictable. I don't even know if the fight was real. I mean, did Stiverne, did he just get laid? Did he lay down for a check? Did he even try to win? Because from his effort, there wasn't much of an effort in his performance. It was pathetic. He threw 2 punches in the whole round. Bullshit fight. Bullshit main event. And Wilder will continue his fraudulent reign, will avoid top threats, will continue to fight in-house fights or guys that can be manipulated by Heyman, and what people are starting to see as a lot of suspicious activity when it comes to Wilder's career. I don't know whether I'm seeing something real, if I'm seeing a lot of corruption behind the scenes being involved. You got Al Heyman, you got Don King, you got WBC involved, and how come unqualified, unworthy challengers are fighting in the eliminators to perhaps be Wilder's next mandatory? And we're really supposed to praise Wilder, even though he has yet to fight any dangerous top contender in heavyweight division. While Joshua was fighting more worthy challengers, Takam would have put up a way better fight than Stiverne did. Takam was actually a worthy contender. Unlike fucking Stiverne, who earned his shot by barely escaping with a win over a journeyman. Was supposed to fight Povetkin, to be fair. Most likely would have lost that fight. But Povetkin didn't pass the test. Could be further corruption in that scenario as well, as Povetkin has been reinstated, at least with another organization. It's just funny how qualified contenders are getting popped all of a sudden when it comes to Deontay Wilder, and yet he gets to fight these type of hand-picked puppets who are picked to lay down for him. Stiverne didn't do shit. Talked all that shit and just lay down like a chump. Didn't even get out of the first round. Fucking joke. Could be the end of Don King as having a chance of ever promoting heavyweight champ. Still has another prospect left in his stable, in his depleting stable. But man, the dick riding for Wilder is sickening. Knocks out some chump he's supposed to knock out, who hadn't fought in 2 years, and they're saying he made a statement. He did what he was supposed to do. But now what are you going to do now, Deontay? You're going to continue to cry for the Joshua fight, even though your team never makes a fucking offer. If you want the fight so bad, why don't you send Eddie Hearn an offer? Because y'all not in a position to make an offer. Y'all waiting for him like the B-sides that you are. Because Eddie Hearn and Joshua call the shots when it comes to this fight. They're gonna send you an offer, and then you and your team are gonna make up a bunch of excuses that the offer was insulting, it wasn't good enough, it wasn't doable, it wasn't respectable for a defending world champion. You cry like you really want this fight, but you're not showing much action in trying to take this fight. Your team hasn't sent an offer because y'all can't make no fucking offers. You're not in a position to make an offer. Do you guys really want this fight? Or are you just trying to pretend you want this fight, just like you pretended to wanted to fight other fights? All you do is call people out. But your team makes no action in trying to make these fights. No action. And now you're going to avoid Dillian Whyte, another top contender, to fight an in-house fight with Dominic Breazeale, a fighter who can be easily manipulated by Heyman to lay down for Wilder, since it's an in-house fight, and since Wilder is Heyman's boy, a guy he must protect, since he has potential to make some money for Al Heyman. Let's see if this fight actually goes down in 2018. But I sense Wilder and his team will make every excuse in the book for why this fight won't happen. They're going to say the offer wasn't respectable enough. They're going to say Joshua's on PEDs. They're going to use this drug testing bullshit, just like Mayweather used the PED excuse with Manny Pacquiao to avoid him for 5 years. This could be Wilder's playbook to avoid an Anthony Joshua fight. It's up to you, Deontay. Will you finally step up? Or will your team and the WC will they continue to protect your sham reign for another 5 or so years of you fighting hand-picked, unworthy challengers that will lay down for you? This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.